Good Monday morning, everybody. It's Spencer at Barwood Cabinets. We're doing a video series for the whole year, hopefully, of Monday morning mistakes with cabinets and design. Now, it's Easter weekend. I want to do something a little bit different. This is more about the sales of your cabinets and sales of the design than actually a mistake that people are making. I guess this could be considered a mistake. But what we're going to talk about is when your customers come into your showroom, how do you boost your revenue? How do you close more sales? How do you do away with the competition, basically? Here's my opinion and what I think would work best for you. Most people, when clients walk into showrooms, you've probably gone through it, doctor's offices, everywhere, clipboard and a pen. Fill out all the information. You have some great questions on here. What's your name? What's your email? What's your budget? When do you want to get done? Give me your wish list. Those are great. Let's fill them out. Come over here, look at my cabinets. Everything is perfect. We need to go steps further. So when you get into the design work, you can actually go another step further and start talking to them. Tell me more. That's a great phrase to use. I understand what you're saying, but tell me a little bit more about what that makes you feel. Tell me more about what that looks like to you. So if somebody comes to you and says, I have pets. I want to integrate it into my kitchen. Okay, great. Let me think about, tell me a little bit more about your pets. Do they have long nails? Do they scratch a lot? Well, you need a more durable cabinet. What if we put a dog bowl and a water bowl, food bowl and a water bowl in your island, incorporated the pet with that, a little sitting area with the bed for the dog. There's all kinds of ways to dig deeper of what's important. It sets the expectations of the customer, lets them know that you listen to what they have to say. This past week, I'm president of our HOA in our neighborhood. Don't hold that against me. But we had somebody that was kind of walking around the neighborhood, didn't know what they looked like. They didn't know what they were doing, didn't really belong in this situation. And I had some neighbors call me and ask me. And unbeknownst to my wife, I actually went out there and met the person, talked to them, and came back to the house. When I got back, my 6-year-old boy was there, and he's like, "Daddy, what happened? What happened?" And I explained to him, well, he was a friend of somebody who lives in the neighborhood, and they were looking for something, and it was no big deal. Well, Daddy, what was he wearing? Well, he was wearing, well, Daddy, what did you say to him? Well, this is what I said. Well, what did he say back to when you said that? And this went on for 10 minutes, a dissertation with my 6-year-old boy. And it was great because he was so curious. One of the shows I watch with my 2-year-old and my 6-year-old is Curious George. I watched it when I was a kid. I'm sure a bunch of y'all watched it too. It is great for sales. Think of Curious George. Always thinking of something, wanting to play with something, try to figure this out, try to figure that out in a brand new world. What if we had the curiosity of a kid? Heath, who works with me at the office, he brought that up to me. He goes, "Spencer, what if we had the curiosity of children and that thought of always asking questions, trying to figure out?" That's what makes you great at sales, not filling out the clipboard. The customer wants you to understand them. The customer wants you to understand what their goals are, what their needs, what their wishes. It's your job to help them through the process of the sale and get them the outcome that they're looking for. You have to disconnect from the sale itself. Quit worrying about if you make the sale. Quit worrying about if you close the customer. All you should care about at this point is helping the customer and directing them in the right place of where they need to be. If they come in and say, no matter what you say, I gotta have cabinets quick, I gotta go here, I gotta go there, I gotta do this, very basic kitchen. All right, we have a line for that. I need more durable, I got little specialty things I wanna put all in the kitchen. Okay, we have a line for that. I need the top of the line, bells and whistles. We have a line for that. So you go through your lines, and this works really good if you have a diversity line, so you have different types around instead of just one line or all the same types of lines available. But you show them the pros and cons. Okay, we can get something quick for you. Here's the pros, but here are the cons. I can get American made, semi-custom for you. Very durable, looks great. Here's the pros and here's the cons. Now I can also get you 100% custom. I can get you, the top of the line, bells and whistles. Here's the pros and here's the cons. You let them make the choices, but you are guiding them to make the right choice for themselves. You have to give them that aha moment. It's kind of like if somebody comes into me and they're saying, Spencer, we're thinking of refacing or repainting our cabinet, not refacing, but repainting our cabinets, just painting over them. What do you think? I'm telling them, I said, it'll be great. And if you do it the right way, it could be a great look and very cost effective for you. I don't do that personally, but depending on your situation, I think it could be fantastic for you. Now, one thing I would tell you, aha moment, when people paint walls, walls have molecules of paint everywhere. There's voids in between all those molecules. If you throw a catalyzer in that pulls all the paint molecules together, bonds them, makes it more durable and more hard together. So if you want to do something like that, put a catalyzer in the paint, or buy new cabinets where they use a catalyzer. Now think about this too. What if you did all that and then they threw it in an oven 3 different times and baked on the finish into the wood? Now you have a very durable product, a great finish. There's a lot of different things that you can teach a homeowner or a client other than a box is a box. That's what in our industry cabinets are considered. A box is a box. As long as it looks good on the outside, that's all that matters. Far from the truth. So to you, be curious, George. Show the curiosity. You really care about the customer. Don't be lazy. Care about the customer, about their needs, their wants. Get them what they really deserve. That's you helping them through the process of sales. We look forward to seeing you next week.